Hello, first grade families. Miss Frederick here. I wanted to share with you some information about how to access each of these resources in our virtual learning plan that was emailed to you today. The more questions I got, I thought it might be easier if I just show you how to access each of these resources. These are all things that the kids are familiar with. They use these things at school all the time, but I realized that doing this at home might be a little different for them, and they'll need some guidance on how to get into these things. I've tried to make this as easy as I can. These links on this learning plan don't necessarily link to the activities because they have to log into these things. Some things like Storyline Online, if you click on it, it will take you straight to the website because you don't need to log into this. And kids can listen to stories read by celebrities. This is pretty cool. They like to access this at school too. Most of our activities are going to be through Clever. You can download the Clever app, or you can go to clever.com in a web browser and it'll do the exact same thing. It really is identical. If you're going through the web browser, you'll click on Login as a student. If you open the app, it'll already be here. I'm already logged in. Let me log out and try again. Okay, so it'll look like this. The kids have QR codes at school, but you got one through an email today. It's a picture that looks like these squares right here. You'll need that available. If you can't print it, we don't have a printer at home. So what we'll do is hold it up on your phone or some other device that you can see the QR code. Just hold it up to your webcam and it should see it just fine. I borrowed Charlotte's from school, so I'm going to show you what this looks like. Click on those squares and your webcam will open and you'll hold the QR code right over top. That green check mark tells you that you did it right. You'll open up to a page that looks just like this. The kids are really familiar with scrolling down and just finding what they need, but I wanted to make it easy for you too, so I've put everything into this little owl button right here. They touch that, it opens everything they need. I've even put a link to our virtual learning plan so you can get back to it easily. The apps that they'll need are right here in this list. Dreambox is our math app. If they click on it, it will open up into another web browser. If they're on an iPad, it will open up into the Dreambox app. It'll redirect them right to it. They don't start with the Dreambox app because they have to log in through Clever. Another app that they'll use is Seesaw. Again, if you click on it here, it's going to take you to the website, but if you do it in the app, it's going to redirect you to the Seesaw app. They look identical. The only thing that will be a little different about this for the kids is they'll usually access through the app with this one. When they come to Seesaw, they'll click on Activities in the middle with the light bulb. They'll see the different things for them to do each day. I'll change these every day because I don't want this list to be too overwhelming for them. When they're ready to do an activity, they'll click on Add Response. They can play the instructions here where it will have me read to them the instructions so they know exactly what to do. Then once they're finished, there'll be a green check mark for them to submit it, and it shows up in their journal right here. It also notifies me that they've completed it. The last app that they'll be accessing is called Epic. This is free to educators to use during the school day, but it's generally a paid situation after school. However, Epic has done what most educational companies are doing right now, and they've opened things up for free for the rest of the school year. All you'll need to do is click on Go to Epic Educators. It already has my credentials there. And it's going to take you to a page like this. I've already done this, so it's got the code here, but you can find the class code right here inside of our virtual learning plan so that you can copy and paste the code that you need. When you open it up, it's going to look like this. I found that Epic wants to put my name inside this box for whatever reason, so just click on the X and that'll go away, and the kids' names will be right here. When you open up their name, it's going to ask you to create an account. It's really just asking for a password because this is what the website has always done because it was a paid service. It's not going to ask you for a credit card or to pay for it. That's really it. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me.